two, you faded to play. Now, in the pixels and the lights, feel the thrill of the fights. The game's so intense, I need some defense. A victory allowed, so press start now.
Hello and welcome to the Too Faded to Play podcast, the podcast where we talk about video games and drink a lot of alcohol. I'm one of your hosts, Eggs, and I'm here alongside my buddy, LSD.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. How you doing?
Chilling, man. It's rough out here in this world.
Yeah.
Been out in the sun a lot lately.
I mean, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but you can see the red on me.
Oh yeah, you can just look at my arm and you see where my watch is. Mm-hmm. Just out in the sun, just baking.
Look, so I can do this. I can blind you. Ready?
Yeah, man. Just work. Kind of gaming a little bit, but not really much. Mm-hmm. Just kind of just dicking around, just to pass time. Nothing really significant game.
Mm-hmm. I say, aside from the game that we've been playing we played for the episode, I played kind of two games. One, it's called RoboQuest. It's kind of like a Returnal. Mm-hmm. But it's a co-op one. I've been playing it with a couple of friends, and it's fun. All right. I enjoy it. It's really fast-paced. And then the other one is a new game in the series that you always make fun of me for, and one of those 100-hour-long RPGs. The Legend of Heroes games. So
I did see you playing that the other day. Mm-hmm. When I was sending you messages through Discord, and I was like, Legend of Heroes? What? Mm-hmm. And I was like, nah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's one of those long-ass RPGs I'm going to spend the next 2 months playing just to get through.
I wish I could just have some dedication to something that I could just sit down and just play. Mm-hmm. You know, it's just life, man. Been lifing the shit out of me. And
that's why it takes me 2-3 months to get through them, because I can't just sit down and 10-12 hour play sessions. You know, it's like I got maybe 2 or 3 every couple days.
Yeah, I feel it. But anyways, question.
Yeah.
Can we really even call this a podcast anymore, even though we're not on podcasts? We're basically YouTube, so...
Yeah, I mean...
We probably should just say YouTube channel from now on, huh?
Or are we just the Too Faded to Play show?
Nah, either. Yeah. What do your guys think? Whatever. Leave it in the comments. Is this still a
podcast?
Yeah, leave it in the comments, man. Let us know. Mm-hmm. But, so let's get into our drink.
Yes. Drinking another one of our Deauville drinks.
Yes.
The Belgian drink. Yeah,
Deauville. The last one was really good.
It was.
I hope this one is just as good.
This one is triple hop Citra.
On the back, it got a dragon. A triple hops dragon.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's got 3 heads. Each one of them's like a hop.
What's that that's holding in his hand? Is that his meat? That's his wiener.
What?
Look, right there in the
his hand. That's the glass.
That's no glass. That's a wiener.
That's the glass. The Do you need glasses, Dave?
Oh shit, that is a glass. But what's coming out of it though? That's like a fist.
He's pouring a drink into it.
He sure the fuck is.
Yeah, he's pouring this drink into it.
That old age, man. Oh shit, no.
Well, is it good?
I feel it running down my ass. The fuck, man. Oh.
All right, well, now I'm scared.
Oh, shit. You must shook mine up.
No. Oh, mine's doing the exact same thing.
Oh, god damn. Well, I got beer in my ass.
You want a towel?
Yeah, man.
I'll go grab you.
Oh, shit.
I'll let mine sit and not over fizz.
Oh, that damn head that came out of it. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, now, since we got that out the way.
I still got to open mine. I've been doing... This one wants to just
Just do it over the glass.
Let's move my keyboard.
Yeah, move your keyboard first.
Keyboard.
That's expensive. Do it quick. And then just let it go in.
Alright, pop. There it goes. Oh, it's bad pour.
Yeah, it's a terrible pour. So we having a little technical difficulties today with the beer. Which
It's good though.
It's good.
It tastes good.
It's damn head coming all out of it. So,
All right, well.
since that was a pretty much disaster,
Mine's just head.
yeah, he just got more head than anything. But I'm gonna go ahead and taste it. It's good.
It is good.
Hopsy.
Very hoppy. I don't think it's as good as the other one,
No.
but it is really good.
I'm about to get some of these glasses. These fuckers are really cool.
They're nice glasses.
Yeah, I see them when I go to the one of the stores around here. Mm-hmm. I saw them. I just never thought to pick them up. I'm gonna pick them up next time I see them. But this is a really good beer.
It is, yeah. This one's really good too. I'm still excited to try. I want to try them all. That's why we got the variety pack.
Yeah, we gonna get there. But shit, we ain't gonna hold you. Get into our game.
Yes.
This is something. It's kind of out of my norm, but right in your realm.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? It's Euden
Chronicles.
Chronicles.
100 Heroes.
Yes, 100 Heroes. Well,
I'm curious what you thought about it.
not my type of game at all. Mm-hmm. The art style, love it. Mm-hmm. Graphically, love it. It's a little bit of 8-bit, a little bit of modern. The way it plays, love it. Mm-hmm. A lot of little too wordsy for me. Mm-hmm. A lot wordsy for me. I really don't like turn-based. Mm-hmm. But when you set it up and when everybody take their turn and stuff, the effects were awesome. I like the effects. The one kid who jumps up in the air and he got like the rain of swords. That's a really cool one. What's the other? He's like a wolf or something. He got one too. I could play it, but I can't get into it. It's just something that I can just dick around with me because I really don't like turn-based action. But other than that, like, I kind of liked it.
Okay. That's better than I thought you would say because this is very old school RPG style. Like, this is, in some research, I found out that it's actually like a spiritual successor to Suikoden, which is another one of those just very RPG games. Yeah. And I've played Suikoden 1 and 3. I can never get my hands on 2. That's the one everybody says is the best. So one of these days I'll play it.
It's probably the most expensive one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like $200-$300.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, that's why I haven't had my hands on it.
Right.
But this does play very similar to some of the Suikoden stuff. Like what Suikoden was known for, this game does with the rows of your characters, where you have 6 characters, up to 6 characters, and they're like in 2 rows, and depending on where they're positioned in that row, actually depends on what they can do in the battle. So like some people at the back row won't be able to attack, but you can use magic and items at an earlier pace, stuff like that. So there's a tactical thought process that can go into where you position your characters. Yeah. I know at the early point in the game it doesn't really matter, but once you get further in, it does.
I played quite a bit. Like I really like got into it. I played it for a couple of days, but then my daughter came into town and I kind of stopped playing it. But it wasn't horrible. I didn't hate it. Just I didn't get in depth because you got the one section where you just do the auto. Or you could get in there and you could tweak it yourself and stuff like that. I didn't go into that depth. I was just like, yeah, I'm just going to let it auto.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
Yeah, because I'm like, I ain't about to try to pick all this and you got to take defensive stand and what magic you're going to use and all that. Yeah. I mean, if strategically, I think it would probably be better. Mm-hmm. But I was being lazy. I was playing lazy.
As soon as I saw the auto button, I was like, oh, that's what LSD hit.
I did it a couple of times manually in the beginning. But then I was like, let me try this auto. And then I was like, oh, this auto shit way better. But like I said, I played it lazy. I didn't, do a deep dive into it.
The way I kind of ended up playing it was I did use the auto button a bit. It was whenever I would run into a new enemy, I would manually choose everything because I wanted to see what that enemy could do, how it fought, so I could understand how it affected my team. I wanted to know if I was strong enough against it. Mm-hmm. And then once I saw how it worked, I would just, next time I ran into it, if it was weak enough, I would just auto and just let the game kind of take care of it. And that was a lot of the random encounters that I would do that.
Yeah.
Boss fights, I wouldn't auto. The boss fights were difficult.
Yeah, a couple of them was. Like, I got pretty much to the point, there was a point in the game where you lose half of your crew. Mm-hmm. And I played up until they came back. Mm-hmm. And then that's when I stopped. So, yeah, I played a couple of the bosses, and they were difficult.
One of the bosses really pissed me off. The mole boss that digs into the ground. There's something really cool they do with the bosses in this is there's environment effects. So like the first boss, you can duck behind cover so that his powerful beam will miss you kind of thing. Yeah. The second boss, there's 2 books on either side, and you have to choose which side the mole is going to pop up out of the ground. Mm-hmm. But it's a complete 50-50. There's no signal as to which side he's going to come up on. There's no predicting it. Right. You just have a 50-50 shot. And if you don't hit the book, he just pummels your entire team. Like, he just rips through them. I went through a lot of my revival stuff because I think I got unlucky and I missed like the first 7 in a row. Mm-hmm. And he just wiped out half my team. Yeah. Yeah, that I know exactly what you're talking about. So that one kind of annoyed me. Yeah. When you have a turn-based thing like that, and you have something so heavily down to luck, I don't like that. Yeah, that it makes you play. I did like the art of it. The art was awesome. Game's beautiful. I love the HD 2D style where it's like the 16-bit character sprites, and then the world is in 3D, but kind of like low poly, and then you get into the fights and you have the monsters and they're full 3D, high poly, like really detailed creatures and stuff. I really loved how it looked. Yeah, like looks-wise, I liked it. I didn't hate it. Mm-hmm. I would probably go back to play it if I don't have anything else to fucking play. Mm-hmm. I just want to just kind of kill time. Yeah. I would kill time with this game. You might go a little bit more in depth than I would, but it's just something for me I would just fuck around with. Yes, it's a game I would go back to and try to beat, but it'll be in the back catalog more than like I'm not gonna go like right after this and be like I'm gonna play this game, right? Because I got other ones I want to play, and then once I beat a few games, I might go back to it. So yeah, it's on Game Pass, so that's where we played it. We're gonna continue to play it. As long as it's on Game Pass, you should be able to get it. Oh yeah. I don't know, turn-based. I really just don't like turn-based games. I just don't. I like to duck and move and strategize myself instead of trying to guess. Yeah. Because you don't know their attack. You think you're going to know, but you don't know. That's almost bad. That was real bad. But on our list, where would you rank that? In between Returnal and Jet Set Radio. Okay, I'll give you that. Damn, your Returnal got way down there. It's fallen pretty low, actually. Yeah, it is. Because that's what took me a minute. I was looking at it. I was like, is Returnal really that low? Because I like it a whole lot more than Jet Set Radio. Damn. I think I'd rather play Okami over this. So, all right. That didn't work out. So, while I'm trying to figure that out, there we go. Oh no.
We just having a bad time.
We're having a hard time.
All right, man. Go ahead. Read that off, sir.
All right. So on Eggs' side, we have Nier Automata, Sphinx, Ys, Ark of Nepishtim, Super Mario Wonder, Spider-Man 2, Okami, Bayonetta, Forspoken, Returnal, Eiyuden, Jet Set Radio, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Cathedral, Godfall, King of Route 66, and Wulong. On LSD's side, we have Returnal, Super Mario Wonder, Nier Automata, Forspoken, Bayonetta, Spider-Man 2, Sphinx, Ys, the Ark of Nepishtim, Godfall, Okami, Eiyuden, Cathedral, Jet Set Radio, King of Route 66, Wulong, and Pokemon Brilliant Diamond.
All right. Y'all see that?
Running out of room on that list.
Yeah, we is. Because we kind of started at the beginning of the middle of the year last year. So we running out of room.
No, we started that at the beginning of the year.
No, I'm talking about last year. I mean, last year we started in the middle. So
Yeah.
So we're at the middle of this year. So we got our board full. So we have to figure something else out.
Yeah.
But the next game that we are going to play for the Cartridge Club, this will be my first time. You've played it.
A lot.
I'm pretty sure everybody in our listening group has played this.
I think just about half the population of gamers have played this game.
Except me.
Yeah.
I'm about to break my cherry. Skyrim.
Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
All right, I'm going to give it a shot.
I've listened to you for far too long say that Elder Scrolls is a shit series, and then when you follow up by saying, well, what Elder Scrolls did you play? You answer, Elder Scrolls Online.
Because that's what... Look, see, my homeboy Ballistic told me, hey, man, get this game, Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls Online. We're all playing it. So I went and got it. For one, it took forever to upload into my... It took like 2 days to upload. Finally, I got a chance to play. I'm like, all right, I'm building my character up. So you put you in this town, and I'm like, what the fuck do you do? He's like, all right, I'm going to come and join you. So it was me, this other cat named Bay Boy, my homeboy Bird. Like, we all get in this town and stuff. And I'm like, all right, so what do you do? All right, I'm going to show you how to get your man up. So then we go in this cave, we do a battle, you fight like this big spider thing or whatever. And he's like, all right, now keep doing that like 50 times.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yep.
I don't want to do this.
Yep.
He's like, yeah, that's how you build your character up. I'm like, let's go on that side of the map over there. Oh, you'll die over there. I'm like, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, so I didn't like it. And then...
Yeah, no, Elder Scrolls Online is an MMO. And personally, I think MMOs are trash.
Okay.
This is, essentially, it's just Fallout. But instead of guns, you have swords, bow and arrows, and magic.
Okay.
So.
We gonna do it. I'm gonna really sit down and play the shit out this game. Skyrim.
Dude, if you somehow fucking liked that Bethesda space game, whatever it was called, the one they came out with recently that I don't even like enough to remember the name. If you somehow liked Starfield, yeah. If you somehow liked that game and don't like Skyrim,
damn.
I'm going to be really confused on what you like in games.
In that defense, that one has guns.
It's true, yeah.
You know, this one, sword. I like sword action, but I'm a Zelda guy. I like Zelda, you know.
You've also got magic and bow and arrows. And
all right, I'm going to play it. Again, we playing Skyrim. All right?
All right.
So the first half of this podcast, we had some difficulties, you know, beer being spilled, dogs barking, and we had to stop a lot. So we getting into the second half. This is dessert right here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I made this 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
This has been sitting for 2 weeks. There's peaches in there.
I see that.
We gonna eat a peach on air?
We can.
All right. So.
I got things to do afterwards, but we can eat it.
I mean. Anyways, so this is a concoction that I made up. It's basically moonshine now, but there's some shit in here.
Everclear?
It's some in there. But it's some of the other stuff in there too.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember what I all put in here. I know it's Everclear in here. Mm-hmm. I know it's Moonshine in here. It's peaches, simple syrup, peach triple sec,
Okay.
and grape. No, not grape. Peach, some type of peach juice.
Okay.
So that's in here. So we gonna go ahead and pour up. I don't even know what to call this. What would you? Peach bomb. Peach. This ain't even a cello.
Yeah. Ever peachy.
Ever peachy. All right. Salute.
All right, here we go. That is good.
That is good.
Very peach.
Oh yeah.
Very strong though. I can.
Oh, yeah.
It's strong.
It don't burn.
No, it doesn't really burn. But you can
strong.
still tell it's strong.
Oh yeah. This is stand your pecker up.
I don't know. Too much of this and it might not.
Oh shit. Anyways, so last episode we did 25 best games. Mm-hmm. This week we're doing 25 worst games.
It's like 20 something worst games. I didn't count out the exact number, so we'll find out.
20-ish worst games.
Either way, I kind of have a feeling that we're not going to know most of these. Because I'm sure a lot of these are just going to be like the weird download-only games that showed up on the Xbox 360, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
So,
But I
we'll
see
see.
a Wii game on there.
Yeah, I see a Wii game already.
All right.
An NBA game. But yeah, we'll start at number 3,277.
That's kind of far down the list, though.
Yeah, but the name is funny. Stalin versus Martians.
Stalin.
Stalin. It's like Stalin.
Right. Like,
Yeah,
I get
him. Yeah.
That is Stalin.
Yeah, it is. It is Stalin.
Versus the Martians.
It's got a 25 out of 100. Very bad score. I don't know anything about this game.
Never heard of it.
The worst game we've ever reviewed, and that's being generous.
That's funny. Do not play, look at, or even think about this mango wreck of a strategy game.
So it's some kind of strategy. Someone gave it a 0.
Wow.
Everything about this game is poor. Control, AI, graphics, missions, just about any game aspect you can think of. Stalin versus Martian butchers it. Huh.
All right. That's enough about Stalin versus Martians.
Yeah. On to the next one, though. NBA Unrivaled.
Never heard of it.
Looks like it was to say PlayStation Network.
Paying homage to old school look and feel of arcade NBA classics. NBA Unrivaled brings back the all intensity and pulse of pounding action.
Yeah, so it must be like they tried to make another arcade NBA game, but apparently failed because it's a 25 out of 100.
I mean, at this time, nobody was really going to the arcade anymore. It just came out on the 360?
360, yep, in 2009.
Yeah, nobody was going to the arcade anymore. Everybody was playing, live and 2K and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So people trying to bring an arcade back right now was just probably impossible.
There's a reason why there's only 12 people currently on the leaderboards for NBA Unrivaled, and that is that this is one of the worst Xbox Live games released in recent memory.
Damn.
NBA Unrivaled is one of the worst basketball games made ever.
And that's saying a lot.
Mm-hmm. The next game, Cruisin'. This it's spelled like the Cruisin', like Cruisin' USA and stuff.
Yeah.
So it might be in the Cruisin' series. Yeah, Midway Arcade Racer.
I was about to say, I saw it's Midway, so it's the same people. So
this is a Cruisin' game, but it got a 25 out of 100 on the Wii. Here we have a lackluster game made without respect for the reputation of the series. Just aiming to deceive players desperately in Need for Speed. What?
So I guess it's more like Need for Speedish.
Yeah.
But not cartoony like Cruising USA is. Because you know, like Cruising USA, when you come on the line, you just pop like this crazy ass wheelie, flame shooting out. You know, it was fun. You know, but they probably tried to make it more serious. And they probably just didn't grab people because people were playing Need for Speed or what's the other one? Forza and Gran Turismo. More realistic racing games.
The worst looking Wii game I've ever played, and frankly, that takes some effort.
Yeah, these critics is just brutal.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, cruising 25 out of 100.
All right. Terror Wars, New York Invasion.
I've never heard of this. It's obviously an alien game.
I don't know. It sounds like it might be all right.
Yeah, based on just that, it doesn't seem bad.
I mean, the
PC.
cover's shitty.
Terrorwave is outclassed in every possible way and certainly isn't worth even a budget price.
Oh yeah, you fucked up.
No, everyone involved in this atrocity should either serve jail time or be fed alive to starving chimpanzees.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
That person was upset.
Wow, is that bad? All right. I guess you don't have to go no further with a comment like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Was that 24 out of 100?
All right. Now, Gravity Games. Bike, Street versus Dirt.
Any game series that's like something games, Clubhouse games, Gravity games, they always just seem to be not worth it. It's always like some mix of games that is poorly put together. This one came out on the PS2.
I don't think I would have liked this.
Not only is it bland, simplistic, and limited, but the technical problems that it has makes this game virtually unplayable.
Wow.
The best game I have played in all my life. The best game I've played in all my life. They gave it a 0 out of 100.
Wow. That's pretty bad.
I feel like that's more of a joke review over here, though. This one, it's a 10 out of 10. Rock my socks off. This game I sold my house for and bought many copies. You need to buy this game. This game should be classified
as religion.
As a religion. All praise this game.
Duh.
Yeah, that's got to be a joke review.
You already know that is. Postal
3.
They made 3?
I didn't know they made a third game. I knew of 1 and 2.
I didn't know of 1.
I didn't. Yeah. Postal 3 is a disappointing game that shows a very bad technical realization and a little respect for civil and ethical tastes.
So, is this a game that they work at a post office or something?
Not from what I know of. It's just like a very... I've never played one of the Postal games, but I've seen at least the first one played, and it's a very... think Bowley, just you're an adult with guns and you can pee on things.
Yeah.
I've never actually seen how the story goes in these games, but...
I'm scared.
Take it, eat it.
I'm about to shoot this peach, y'all. I'm scared. Shit.
Strong.
Should make my eyes water. I can't. I can't even do it. Fuck. Leave the peaches in there. Shit.
But yeah, Postal 3 was a 24 out of 100. That bad.
Dude. All the liquor in the world in that peach.
Oh, I believe it. I mean, you only soaked it in there for what, 2 weeks?
Oh my God. Oh, shit. Woo. Yeah, that was a bad idea. I couldn't even eat it.
Next up, Game Party Champions. This looks like another one of those sets of games.
Yeah, it looked like kind of like a Wii Party, Wii U type of
Wii U.
thing. Yeah.
24 out of 100. This game is probably what the Mayans meant when they were talking about this as the end of the world stuff.
Damn. As unwelcome as an ingrown toenail and twice as ugly.
Dang, that's the official Nintendo magazine in the UK.
Right, this come from Nintendo. That guy probably got fired.
Yeah, people apparently don't like this one.
A dull party game which includes an uninspired collection of mini games. Pretty forgettable.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I just figured it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a bad game. Those collections of games are never.
That motherfucker Peach made my tongue go numb. God.
But yeah, Game Party Champions.
Ugh.
Next up, Pulse Racer from 2003 on the original Xbox.
Now, I've seen Pulse Racer before. Never played it, but
I've seen this
it.
case.
Yeah, I've seen that case before.
Pulse's worst crime isn't even that it looks hideous, both technically and artistically. The real sin here is the lack of feel.
Only interesting if you're hunting for a complete collection. The worst game on the original Xbox. Stay away from it.
Kind of makes me want to buy it.
Hold on, man.
It looks like an awful game based on these reviews.
While you looking at it, let me go ahead and look and see what the ticket is for it.
Pulse Racer.
Because like some of the worst games be the most expensive games.
Oh yeah.
So let's see what it's going for. It's not expensive by any means.
Xbox stuff typically isn't.
Yeah, I mean, brand new in the box, wrapped, is like $10.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, so
I kind of want to play it though. If people are claiming it to be the worst Xbox game, not the worst racing game on Xbox,
but the worst
Xbox game, kind of want to play it.
I'm with you. We will probably find it on the crawl.
Probably. Pulse Racer, terrible game apparently. Next up, Fight Within. This one's kind of newish. Xbox One.
Fighter Within?
Fighter Within.
I've never heard of it.
It looks like it's a fighting game.
Well, yeah.
Boring when it works, frustrating when it doesn't. Fighter Within is one of the worst games you could ever have the displeasure of playing.
Wow. Man, these critics is brutal. Just brutal. What it says, Fighter Within nearly merges to unravel all his hard work with a few misplaced punches to the groin.
These are the user reviews. These are obviously going to be jokes.
That boy said best game ever. Everything about this game is excellent. The most precise motion controls, best graphics, exciting gameplay, exciting music, easily a 10 for 10 for me. Yeah, he's full of shit.
I am the fighter. I feel the blood of my foes all over my face. Oh wait, that's my knuckles. Hitting against the wall since the game controls are so stellar.
Wow.
It must be a motion control game then.
It must be. It must be for the was it the Kinect?
Kinect, yeah.
Oh yeah. This is a terrible Kinect game.
Only further proof how incompetent this device really is. Horrible story, lame voice acting, and your movements are almost never registered. Most of the time you won't even be moving and your character will attack anyway.
Damn.
Do not give these people any money. They didn't work on it at all.
Damn. That's why the Kinect failed.
Yeah, there just wasn't any good games for it. Like, it's an interesting piece of technology. There just wasn't any games for it.
I still have mine. I still have mine for the 360 and I still have it for the one. Because I bought the one when it first came out. Mm-hmm. So I had the first edition and it came with the Kinect. Mm-hmm. I still have it.
Up next, Flat Out 3, Chaos and Destruction.
Now, this is just like, what's that game? Was it Burnout? That's what it looked like to me.
Yeah, it's similar style to that. The Flat Out games, at least 1 and 2, were actually received pretty well. So I remember when this one came out and people didn't like it. Despite two first enjoyable episodes, Flat Out 3 sets out its own way. Unfortunately, that way is a waste container. An AI driving model, boring.
Boring races.
AI driving model, boring races. I see. Okay. I was confused how he wrote that out. Almost everything is as bad as it gets.
This is an diverse disservice to the Flat Out franchise, and one that makes Flat Out 2 looks like a vehicular ballet.
Yeah. Avoid this game at all costs. Don't even think about buying it.
Damn.
Flat Out 3 is pure garbage.
All right.
Let's see some of the user reviews. Potentially the worst game I've played outside of porn games.
Wow.
Bad AI, bad physics, bad in general. Kind of funny because of how bad it is, though I'm not that mad about it. Okay.
That boy said out of porn games. I've played a porn game before because I was curious.
You have one on your Switch?
No. I've played another porn.
Oh, okay.
No. It was just ridiculous, but it was funny. That ain't gonna be valuable, goddammit.
It will be.
All right.
So yeah, Flat Out 3.
Oh no. Rolling homies rollers? The fuck is this?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a kart racer, I think. Yeah, it's like a kart racer.
So what's it supposed to be, like a gangster?
Even with the Homies license attached to it, Homies Roller is a absolutely worthless kart racer that's obviously been given minimum possible effort. So apparently the Homies is like an actual thing.
So the Homies, they were like this kind of like a mini figure, but it was mostly like kind of like, you know, lowrider art, like the cholos, the Aztec art or whatever for like lowrider culture or whatever.
Okay.
So Homies is a thing.
So this was a kart racer based off that for the DS, mind you. And apparently it was awful.
I believe it because, you know, like I never really, I've seen the Homies like little figures and stuff before. There's nothing I would buy, but you know, maybe kind of like if I was like in a low riding or something.
Here's a user review. 10 out of 10 game. Homie Rollers is the best racing game and the best game ever in general. Truly a once-in-a-generation game, up there with Corey in the House.
Now, what was that on?
DS. Charlie's Angels.
I've seen this game.
On the GameCube.
I've seen this game. It looks stupid.
It probably is. I mean, it came out during the whole, like, media tie-in stuff.
Yeah.
Of games, just in general, on the GameCube 2003. Far more cornball than cool. This game is terrible. It takes everything from Batman Beyond, the broken, aimless gameplay of Superman 64, and the crassness that would even make the worst Sonic games cringy. Yeah, apparently Charlie's Angels isn't liked. Now, Fast and Furious Showdown.
Now, Fast and Furious, I figured those would be trash games.
Oh, yeah.
All of them.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I've never played any of them, but anything movie related usually be garbage.
It's not always. There's some good ones, but...
Star Wars
is good. There's been a few...
X-Men.
A few, like, Disney games that have been actually fairly good. Yeah, like Aladdin.
Aladdin for Super Nintendo was good.
There was the Howard the Duck one on Super Nintendo that was really good.
Never played that one.
Oh, it was really good.
Oh.
The Tarzan one was really good on Super Nintendo.
No, I never played that one either.
But yeah, there's a handful of good ones, but the Fast and Furious one.
But those mostly cartoons though.
Yeah.
So outside of like kind of like real life, Star Wars is probably the best. Like I couldn't get with that one.
Fast and Furious Showdown is one of the worst games we've seen so far this year. It's technically poor, boring, and doesn't have that Fast and Furious flavor you could be looking for. And it doesn't come at a budget price either, so it was a full-priced game.
Oh, my next one's the favorite. Don't buy, make friends, and pursue relationships instead of sitting down and playing this horrible waste of time. That's great.
Put the pedal to the metal and drive away as fast and far as possible from this atrocity. So yeah, that's a 22 out of 100 on the score there.
What's after that?
Drake of the 99 Dragons.
Ugh. I don't know. I kind of like the cover.
The cover kind of looks cool.
It kind of reminds me of like the animated Batman series a little bit.
Mm-hmm. The camera alone is enough to condemn Drake to the 8th circle of hell.
Damn.
Calling this a game is a stretch. Horrible controls, gameplay, story, cutscenes, just everything about it is irredeemable garbage. The art style is great, though, I must say. Worse than Lord of the Rings Gollum. I have a hard time believing that.
I never played that.
It's an awful, awful game. It came out recently.
I believe it.
This game is pretty good. You know why? It was fixed. It has great graphics, great controls, and even the guns are way too powerful right now. Okay. It's supposed to be like an MMO based on because there's something. I don't know how they updated a game from 2003 or something. Was this? Yeah, 2003.
Looking at these views and these critics things and stuff, I kind of want to see what they say about the games on our list. Yeah,
it'd be interesting to see. I don't think anything we've played on our list is dreadfully terrible yet, though. Afro Samurai 2. I didn't know they made Afro Samurai games.
I kind of did, but I didn't want to play it.
Yeah.
Because I like the anime a lot, and I knew this was going to ruin it. Mm-hmm. So I just kind of stayed away from it.
Let's stay away from this one, and let's all dream that one day Platinum Games will get to make a great Afro Samurai game. But in the meantime, if you have never played the original Afro Samurai from 2008, I would advise you pick that up instead. So maybe the first one's good.
Okay.
The next one, Ride to Hell Retribution. Do you know about this game?
No, but it sounds stupid.
I kind of wanted this game when it came out just because of how bad it looked. It's a motorcycle game, and most of the gameplay is you riding down a very straight road, enemies coming up to the side of you, and you got to try to kick their motorcycle.
So it's basically Road Rash.
Yeah, but very poorly done, and then in between that, you get quick time event sex scenes.
So it's Road Rash.
Yeah.
Ride to Hell
Retribution.
I just want to see how much it costs.
It might be worth a little bit because it's a famously known bad game. It's got a 19 out of 100.
What they got this on?
360.
They got it on a bunch of systems, but it holds value. It's $54 brand new. Mm-hmm. I mean, even just this is $23.
Okay.
So it holds a value. I don't know. Because I am a biker. This just turned me off.
Oh, it's just a bad game. There's no user reviews.
Because nobody bought this shit.
Yeah, don't play Ride to Hell Retribution. Don't think about playing it. Don't think about thinking about playing it. Forget it exists. Continue your life as though it never did. It's a bad game. I've seen gameplay of it. It is very bad. Yeah.
Wow.
I'll show you some. It's bad.
All right. Next one.
Sex is not going to be good enough.
Damn, sex don't even sell this game. Pixel titties don't even sell this game.
Double Dragon 2, Wander of the Dragons.
Oh man, don't tell me. And this came out in 2013.
Yeah. Oh, it's a remake of Double Dragon 2.
No. Yeah, just leave it. Just leave it with Nintendo. That's it. Just leave it with Nintendo. Yeah, no. Fuck that. We don't need Vroom in the night sky.
I think I vaguely remember seeing someone play this. It's like one level, and it kind of looks like it was a Harry Potter game, but you're riding a scooter, and you just got to run into things, and that's the whole game, flying through the sky, and that's all it was.
Yeah, no.
The dialogue might be the most atrocious I've ever seen to date in any game I have ever played.
That's funny.
Is there user reviews?
Doesn't look like it.
The lowest of the low. There is no potential, no skill, no depth, no talent. This game would have nothing to offer the world and will die lonely and forgotten.
Wow.
That person's upset.
Yeah, I see. These are all critics. Hey.
There we go. Absolutely a masterpiece of the game. The best one I've ever played. Great experience. Great gameplay. Great battle system. In short, incredible game. These are user reviews, so these are obviously just jokes.
No, this was great. The best game I've ever played. I wanted to end my life, but then on April 4th, 2018, I saw it, and the game would change my life. While playing it, I... Wait, is that fucked? I shit myself, I fucked myself, whatever, and got a brain tumor and gave a homeless man a car. I am the president of Greece. Click.
One for free V-Bucks.
Yeah, man. I really want to see. We might do one. Our game reviews reviewed by other people.
Yaris for the 360.
Is that a Toyota Yaris?
Yes, that is a Toyota Yaris.
No.
Let's see.
No.
The cover art looks weird. It's like a tentacle coming out of the hood of a Yaris and grabbing somebody.
No.
It was an Xbox 360 live arcade game, so it's not a physical game. This title is completely free. You should ask yourself different questions related to value. For instance, is this title worth the 17.5 seconds it will take to download it? That's a tough one. You could take out the trash in that amount of time. A much more rewarding task than playing Yaris.
Wow.
Damn.
It's pretty bad.
Yaris may be free, but somehow I still feel ripped off. A frustrating turd. That sounds like a review you would give.
Yeah.
Let's see what some of the users say.
Yeah. No. Next one. Next.
Phoned a Yaris for nearly 30 years.
Next.
And have never been more satisfied with a vehicle. My greatest dream since I was a kid was to play a game based around my favorite car of all time. And now I finally can.
Nope. Next.
I loved every second of this deep 30 hours of gameplay. More fond of the characters than my own family.
Next.
Graphics make me question reality as a simulation. The story makes Citizen Kane look...
That's terrible.
All right, and the last one on the list.
Family Party 30.
30 great games. It's a 30 pack. It's an 11 out of 100.
I think people was trying to strike the same lightning in the bottle as Wii Sports did. Like, you couldn't do it. You know, so everybody coming out with these party packs, and they just wanted to just make all these different sports games. And
the official Nintendo Magazine review. Coroner's report. Patient suffered a psychiatric breakdown while playing this game. No treatment possible.
Oh, shit.
People who have owned this game have almost destroyed their Wii U's. The graphics are so wacky, gameplay is nearly unplayable, and you have to play with 3 or more friends. What to do if you have no friends? Correct answer, play something much better.
Damn.
So you can only play it as with people. Specifically 3 or more people.
This game is trash. I hate it.
Probably the worst game of all time. If you think this game is any ounce of fun, probably have brain damage, and I encourage you to get help. Do not play this game under any circumstances.
All right, before we go, at least look at one of these games.
All right.
I'll let you pick. What do they say about any of these games in our Cartridge Club? I'll let you pick one. Now, we doing some from our list, and we want to read the critic reviews.
We're just curious what King of Route 66 on the PlayStation 2 was reviewed as.
Which was pretty terrible, but, I mean...
It was not the greatest game. It was interesting, but
playable.
It wasn't great. But it has a 57 out of 100, so very mediocre score.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree with this one. Someday game designers will come up with more original stereotypes. Stereotypes that were bad.
Awful.
20 years later, it's still one of my favorite truck games, despite its flaws. All right, gamer Joe John.
All right, I'll give you that.
Let's see, where's the list? There we go.
There we go.
Oh, one good review. 18-wheeler was good, but the King of Route 66 is great. It's vastly improved over the original with a huge increase of gameplay quality. That's what the one person who liked the game said.
It's not a bad game. Like, in the world we live in now, could a lot of this stuff be said?
No.
Not at all.
This would have been condemned today.
They would have YouTube this, Me Too, this game so fast.
Yeah, it would have been condemned.
But practically on our list is set exactly where it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, all right.
Well, that was a list of bad games ever. Most of them I didn't know about.
A lot of
the ones
them
I did know about, I was not surprised they were there.
Well, that was that.
Yeah. I hope to never see any of those games again. Actually, well, that's a lie. There was like one or two I was kind of interested in. That Xbox racing game.
No, yeah.
I already forget the name of it. But
Pulse something.
Yeah,
Pulse Racer.
Pulse Racer. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that one now.
I'm pretty sure we can find that one.
Oh,
easy.
I'm sure.
But yeah, man, that's what we got. That's our time.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead. My tongue got some feeling back in it now from eating that peach. That peach was don't do it. But again, we're playing Skyrim. Next episode.
Yep.
Shit.
It's LSD's first time playing Skyrim. Can you believe that? Ever?
Yeah, and this game been out like 20 years.
Yeah, I own like 6 copies of the game now.
Just give me this one then. Anyways, man. Hey, follow us on Instagram at Too Faded to Play. Like and subscribe our YouTube channel at Too Faded to Play. We're still working on some things, still working things out. Probably gonna have a new intro soon. Hey, anything else?
Thank you for watching. Leave a comment. Tell us what you thought about some of these games. Have you played any of these games? Let us know if they're as bad as people say.
Or if you got some games that are pretty bad that you know of, leave them in the comments. Hey, I'm LSD.
Now, I'm Eggs.
Peace.
See ya.